Namaste. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sadhana. It's so nice to see you here early in the chat. I had decided to change my live readings from yesterday to today to be in this really powerful energy of all of these twos. This is the second day of February in 2022, and it's not very often we have this many twos numerologically in alignment with our day. So this is a really special energy. Those of you that work with angel numbers, those of you that are aware of the power of uh, numbers and how your life path number intersects with your birth number. And if you read the tarot, we often pay attention to our numbers in the cards and work with tarot cards of the year and so forth. And even if you haven't really dabbled in numerology, it's kind of cool. It's really cool. And when I was contemplating doing readings today, I was thinking about the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. I'm just going to grab a card for those of you that can't immediately put a Two of Wands image in your mind. Let me go to one that's easy to read. I'll pause in a second and say hi to everybody. And in the Two of Wands, there is a human standing usually between two wands, looking out, looking forth, making a decision. This is not a good example. This is the Light Spheres Tarot. And in this one, the figure is seated at a window and looking out. And there's a lot of orange color, actually, like the orange color in this card. And when I was contemplating this energy for today, that's kind of what I'm seeing is this gateway opening. And I often see twos as gateways. And one of the things I would like to do today in readings is to pay attention to these gateways, to pay attention to the pillars on either side. So the cards that come up with these two pillars, to look for the 1-1s, the 11s, to look for the twos as they arise. And all of these symbols are going to be powerful messages of synchronicity, that things are moving for you and going in the right direction. The number of two is really powerful. It's one of harmony. It's one of harmony, and it's a number where we separate, right? So we separate from the one and we start to look at life from another's perspective. And we learn immensely through our teachers, however they manifest, whether they manifest as humans or our pets or in business or work or love. And two is it's a really important number to get a handle on and to understand the medicine in relationships. So yes, today is a great day for relationship readings. And I want to address a couple of questions that are early on in the chat. One was hours before, and the other one is at the top of the chat. And one of the things I don't like to do is to take away your power. I'm here to empower you, to make you stronger, not to make you stronger, but to give you tools to feel and recognize your inner strength. And when you ask a question such as, what is coming next for me in love? Will there be a lover coming soon? These kinds of questions. They don't really give you any strength. They don't help you as a human on a spiritual experience to step forth in any way. So rather than asking these kinds of questions, wouldn't it be great to know how might I deepen my awareness? Or what might I bring into my awareness so that I can invite a more meaningful love into my life? the power of question, and I understand sometimes too, there's a language problem here, right? So not everybody speaks English as a first language. But the art of asking a good question is really important. And so, what I am not going to do today is answer questions where you're just simply asking a predictive question. I'm here to help you on your path, to assist you and guide you, to support you. I'm not here to tell you your future. You have a choice. You always have a choice about certain directions and energies that you can take. This is your journey. This is your healing journey. And you've got a lot to learn. We all have so much to learn. And so why don't we kind of do our best to ask questions that empower us all, right? On our unique individual human experiences, right? Human being spiritual bodies on a human experience. So yeah. For those of you that don't know me, hi, I'm Sadhana. I'm an intuitive reader and healer, and this is my this is what I do pretty much every single day is help people on their healing journeys. And I am you've got a loud echo. Sorry. I apologize for the echo. Should be good. Yes, Tamian, that would be a great video to do. The art of asking a good question. Asking questions, figuring out a question to ask is a skill, right? And part of the reader's job, I feel, is to help you to reframe your question. And so if I do that, please don't take offense, right? It is for you. It is for your greater good, for your healing journey, to help you deepen the understanding of how the tarot and oracle works. Okay? All right. So thank you. Hopefully the echo is gone. Okay. So I don't know if Antoine has come back, but Antoine was here earlier. Pallavi, hello. And Three of Cups, Danielle, namaste. Tamianne, Lydianne, Donna Rian, welcome. Julia, hi there. And Afsana, lovely to have you here. Elizabeth, namaste. Blue Crescent Tarot. Need to get my book. I just like to have my list handy in case you have shared your name with me. And I'm pretty good. So that's Deanne. Right. Welcome, Deanne. Yes. I want to talk about this as well too. And this, okay, yes, and 222. So for me, 222 hasn't happened yet. So that's great, Sharon. Welcome to you. Who else is here? Dee is here. Hello, Dee. I'm not doing very well with names today. Teresa. Maybe I haven't seen some of you for a while, so that's why. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Hopefully the echo has gone away. You can let me know about that. Ruchi is here. Hello to Ruchi. And Joseph's here. Hi, Joseph. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. And Virag. Hello, Virag. Colleen. Echo gone. Great. Thank you. Antoine, you are here. Namaste. Amy's here. Helen. Wow, look at all these people rolling in. I saw a new name. Anastasia Enchanted. Hello. Welcome. If I miss Dippity Doo, hello. Welcome to you. If you'd like to share your name, Dippity Doo, let me know. I'll write it down and I can try to remember. So yeah. All right. I'm going to go to this. And thank you to I might have to add a mod because I think D is here. So I'm just checking how many mods are here. Donna's here. Lydianne. That should be okay for now. If I need another mod, I'll add another mod. Okay. So, Antoine, I'm going to just start with you, and I would like to, I'd like to kind of go, and this, for those of you that, the rest of you that are, oh, thank you, Colleen. For those of you that are asking questions about relationships, how can we expand and deepen the question so it feels, I don't know how else to say it. You know, this is part of your growth, right? It's part of your expansion, part of your personal journey. And yeah, we can do predictive tarot, but that's not nearly as fun. Dippity. Dippity, I'm writing your name down. Dippity. Dippity do. Dippity do. I'm sure you know about the hair product Dippity do way back from the 60s, 70s. It's pretty funny. Okay, so Antoine. You'd like to hear if there's another love coming your way. All right, so I'm going to shift this, Antoine, to what can I do? Or what do I need to know about inviting another love into my life? Do you understand the difference between the question you typed and this question? It puts you in the driver's seat. And it gives you strength. It gives you strength. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to roll with. I'm going to pull an oracle card first. What can Antoine do? What needs to come? What could come into Antoine's awareness to invite another love into their life? Okay. Hi, Andrew. I'm just reading the chat. Okay. So I'm pulling an oracle card first. Zoom in a little bit here. This is Soul Trees, the original deck. This one, in case you're wondering, this is the Soul Trees Oracle. It's important, Antoine, that you trust yourself. The thing about intuition is that it is part of the center that is referred to as the Agnya chakra, the third eye chakra. And trusting our intuition does help to expand and to see a bigger picture about what's going on. Also, trusting your intuition is going to help you choose what is important. So what I'm feeling, Antoine, is that you may have a tendency to speak, to say what you think others want you to say, or to do what you think others want you to do. But I really feel like this card here is inviting you to really listen to you. Um, if you were able to speak, to act, to be yourself, I sense that things would be going, that love would come more easily and stay longer. Can we all hold space for Antoine, please? Page of Air. Another air card. Okay. All of these cards are in the same. Sorry, I can't watch a chat. I need to focus on Antoine's reading. All of these cards speak to clear thought. Clear thought. And what I was picking up on for you energetically was that there's a lot of external stuff that is informing you and affecting you. And the best piece of information that I can give you today is to get a whole lot clearer about what kind of a relationship you want to invite into your life. To be open to something different, and perhaps to be to coming at this from a fresh perspective. I think perhaps what you were seeking in the past was not what you really needed or even what you wanted. And this is a message of clear sight. So because thought is so important, words are important, right? So I would recommend taking some time to write about this, to write a letter. One of the best practices I know for inviting love into your life is to write a letter to your beloved. Dear my beloved. And you write this love letter to this person out there somewhere, calling them in, introducing yourself, letting them know lots of details about what you would like to manifest in this relationship and why you would like it. But also, in the energy of 2 today, I feel what is really important here is that you understand the reciprocal nature of relationship. And that which you are wanting to receive, you must be willing to give. Okay? And for those of you that aren't familiar with this tarot deck is called the Lily White Tarot. All right. I'm just scrolling down. I wanted to talk about Emok and other synchronicities and how important What a beautiful time this is for readings. So we are in this initial spring Sabbath where we see glimpses of spring if you are in the Northern Hemisphere. And I've got candles lit all around me. We have the potential for awakening the spring energy through the transformation of fire. And if you know anything about Saint Brigid and the practices around Imbolc, this is such just a lovely time of year to sit in sacred space. So I invite you to learn something about that if you don't. Also, the energy of the new moon is still with us. So not only is a gateway opening here today, but we have this expansive, growing nature that is supported by the new moon, which today has moved into Pisces. And so yes, we have a lot of water with us today. 2 also being second chakra, right, which is the chakra of water. We have on the, so if you add together 2 plus 2 plus 2022, it reduces to the number 12. And we have that same energy on the 20th. And then we also have on February 22nd, another similar energy. Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle here. I'm going to draw a 3-card reading for everybody, just as my clock turns 2:22. Okay. So this is a reading for the collective in the energy of 2. May we all deepen our understanding of harmony and love and balance, purification of the second chakra, and be open to whatever is awakening within. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Okay, so this, I want to say, coming up here, I'm really feeling the energy of the second chakra, of the Swadhisthana chakra, where, sorry, I really messed up the cards. Just give me 1 second. I'll pull your tarot cards in a second. Really need to give ourselves permission to play and to feel. So if nothing else today, whether this is picking up some coloring pencils and working on a coloring book, whether this is, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this is passionately digging away at a garden or making love to someone or whatever it is, I want you today to really embrace more energetically something that you love and something that you truly love to do. And more than anything, to really feel this action. Okay, to feel this action. Perhaps this is about ditching the black and putting on some bold colors. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Oh, why are you here, King? Why are you here, King of Swords? Are we going to have a lot of swords today? Oh my goodness, we have swords. Okay. Look at the discrepancy between the King of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and this card of passion in the middle. I almost feel like this card in the center has the power to blow over those other 2 cards. Just for today, can you get out of your head? Just for today, can you get out of your head and feel in your body what your body wants to do? If you are overthinking. Just pick the next thing that is coming to mind, quickly write it down and do it. Choose your words carefully. Be very precise with your words. Don't waste your energy on people that don't listen to you, that can't really hear what you're saying. So that's one, that's one message. Another message that is possible that might relate to some people is with this passion card in between these two swords cards, which relate deeply to words, to words. This may be an opportunity to begin your book, your something to do with your words. Okay, so if you are writing a paper for school, if you are um, defending a thesis at college, if you are thinking about putting thought to paper, this would be a brilliant day and a brilliant, brilliant time to open that portal. Okay, so I really this reading could go in either of those two directions. So you take the one that resonates for you. Okay, two. Passion. Interesting that some of you are having deja vus. Okay. All right. So, Sharon, I don't know if you have typed anything later on. I have not scanned the whole chat. So, if you do have a question, and you can just copy and paste it down at the bottom of the chat, that would be great. Otherwise, I will formulate a more general question for you. This reading is for Sharon O'Connor. On the second day of February 2022, what is it about this opening and the deeper awareness of harmony and peace and relationship that will help Sharon to grow and to move forward on her journey? Blue. The four, so we had two swords in the first reading, two swords in the second reading, and then I'm looking at the blue in this tree. And so there's a theme coming through here, and I want to just state that now and allow it to morph and grow as it will throughout this hour. Be precise with your thoughts, and always remember, Sharon and everyone else who's in the chat and watching in the playback, that thought is power. And we must be very careful with our thoughts and to be precise and concise. And the more that our thoughts and our words can match the energy of our heart, the more that the greater the odds are that things will manifest. Sharon, look at the many different directions all of these branches are going. And the truth is that you are able to grow and expand in any way that you want to go. Right now, I'm feeling like if I could take what I'm feeling in my physical body onto this card, um, I'm feeling left. I'm feeling this direction, which is really interesting. Like I'm feeling so I don't know, what that might mean to you, but if I was to pick a direction, this is the branch that I would choose. This card suggests that numerous possibilities are awakening. And look too at this card, Sharon, how the energy of the tree is moving from the green space of the heart, right? So we have heart chakra, throat chakra, and they are deeply connected so that words and thought must be impeccable. If words and thoughts are impeccable, then manifestation becomes so much easier. We have another page. Isn't that interesting? So this is our second page. We had the page of air in the first reading. And pages are a beautiful energy to have at these openings, at these awakenings. And so this is the page of creativity. This is the page of play. This is the page of risk. And then I want to encourage you all to reflect on the card that came up in the general, and not in the general, in the collective reading. So Sharon, this is an optimal time to initiate. This is not a time for waiting. It's not a time for putting something on pause. It's a time for acting and doing. And the energy of this page is one who really doesn't care what other people think. They do exactly what they want to do in a very free-spirited kind of way. Okay. I don't usually shuffle again, but I shuffled. So your second tarot card. Ooh, we have more fire, fire, fire. Okay. You know what I said a second ago about doing what it is that you want to do, and it doesn't matter what other people think? I feel this is a really important message for you. And when you look at the Seven of Wands and how the fire is still burning brightly despite the torrential rain, and that torrential rain could be something, others raining on your parade, so to speak, but it could also be a conflict of emotion. Your your exactly that, like a conflict of what emotionally you are feeling, dosing something within you that is so ready to burn bright, bright, bright. I really feel like this is an invitation to rise up, to emerge from the water. And the card, Sharon, that is coming to mind, and I would hold this. So here is another synchronicity. Okay. This card here, to me, looks a lot like this card here in the Marielle. And that is about the commitment to yourself to emerge from the depths. It is time to emerge and to grow and to step forward. Right? This is a time of action, not a time of holding back. Okay. And always remember, always, right? That emotion is simply energy moving through your body. And your fire is strong enough to sustain this period in your life. Oh, I was talking about synchronicities. Okay. So those of you, Lunar New Year, right? I think I shuffled the card up. Lunar New Year. This is the year of the water tiger. And so on another synchronistic note, I feel like you are very much in alignment with the water tiger, Sharon. Okay, so it's not Teresa. Not Teresa. Okay. Donna, I'm going to do Teresa's question and then, because I think Afsana's question is posted a little further down. I'm just looking for Afsana's question. Yes, I see Afsana's question further down. So Afsana, thank you for your patience. I'm going to do Teresa first. Okay. I would love some guidance on how to use these energies to move forward this year. Okay. I'm using this deck because I feel like the colors, the energy of the colors vibes a little better with the lily white. The Ascension deck is really bright and bold, and anyway, that's why I chose this one. This reading is for Mystic Haven, Teresa. How might Teresa use these energies, use this energy, this portal energy, the harmony, the awareness of relationship, anything to do with Swadhisthana chakra as she moves forward at this time? This is another third eye kind of card. And we've had a similar message. I was picking up something. So we've got quite a few themes. We have the impeccability of words theme that's going on. But we also have, so what I'm sensing is this. I forget whose reading it was, but it is so important to be in the moment. And I said, I know what reading I'm thinking of, and I said this kind of differently, but to be in the moment and to enjoy life as it is at this very, instant, to find gratitude, a smile on your face, to understand that what is being presented right now is exactly what needs to be presented, and to not be attached to how you think it's supposed to be or a particular outcome. And in that, it almost gives you permission to be more yourself, to free yourself also from expectations. This is the viewpoint of the eagle, right? This is the wide wide angle lens. And as one of you pointed out recently, this is also the lens of the fisheye, because the fisheye also gives us a wide perception. Here's our King of Swords again. This is, I'm actually really surprised at this energy that keeps arising. So I want to repeat: impeccability of words, matching your words with your thought, and making sure that they are deeply and honestly connected to your heart. The 10 of Pentacles showing up over there is extremely auspicious. So in being present, it is really, I want to say it's important to work with what already is around you. You have everything that you need. There is, it's only a matter of stepping back and looking at your situation from that wider lens, and you will grow an appreciation. And I want to say, for its simplicity. And through that wider lens, you'll be comforted in knowing that there's nothing really that you need to do. There's nowhere you need to go. It's all here already. And the King of Swords knows this. The trouble is that he moves from his, he doesn't move from his heart space. And so this connection of heart and mind is really important at this time. I'm really enjoying looking at those cards. So take a screenshot of the cards, Teresa, and just sit with them for a little bit, because there's a few other powerful things that are arising off those beautiful illustrations. Thank you. Okay. That's nice to know, Lydia. Okay. Just scrolling through slowly, and I'm going to the next one, which was Afsana. Okay, so here it is. And then Donna, can you just confirm who's after Afsana, please? And I also need to check in with Ruchi to see when Ruchi last had a reading, because I know what Ruchi's had readings recently. Okay. And I promise I mix the cards thoroughly. There should be no reason for repeat cards other than Spirit wants us to have repeating cards. Will there be a new beginning between me and Asif in which we will always be together? We are in no contact. Oh my God. Okay, so I need to play the devil's advocate here. How is that even possible if you're not in contact? Right? It seems like a silly question. Seriously. Is the universe just going to open up this opportunity for the two of you to come together? You know, the way that I read this is that it would be great if you could figure out a way to move, to act in order for this experience to open up. Because if you want to come together in a new beginning with Asif, what can you do to make this happen? Where do you need to be? What do you need to be aware of? Because, I mean, I can answer a yes or no question, but that doesn't really help you, does it? So here we go. Here's your question. If it is in Afsana's highest and greatest good for a new beginning between her and Asif, what does she need to be aware of? Okay. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm running, is this a yes or a no? But by expanding on the question, I have a lot more to work with here. Okay, 3 of fire. Okay, so yes is the answer. You have planted the seed already. Deep within your heart, deep within your soul, you want this to happen. And this message is already energized, shall we say. This message, this intent is already energized. The 3 of Wands signals an opening. It is a portal. It's a passionate awakening. There's a lot of passion and color in the card in the center. And the seed is planted in the Ace of Pentacles. So, in short, yes. But I want to encourage you to keep. I want to encourage you to keep watering the seed. Just because I say yes today doesn't mean that this seed is going to continue to grow. So I want to ask you, what steps can you take to continue for this seed to grow? Because you must water it. You must water it. And I'm going to say that I feel like you're going to have to move. I do. I feel like and I know there's no ship in this card. This card often has a ship in it, but I feel like I feel like he's coming to you. I feel like you're going to have to go to him, but that's another that's just an intuitive hit that I'm receiving here. So, yeah. Okay, thank you. And thanks, Salo. Salo, lovely to have you here. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, Salo, another another yes or no question. Okay. Thanks, Donna. Thank you. Okay, so Salo, I am going to do a reading for Elizabeth, and then I will get to you. Okay. Thanks for your patience, Salo. It'll just be a few minutes. Virag, which means flower in English. Welcome from Hungary. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking for Elizabeth's question. Elizabeth. Antoinette. I'm loving this. This is so interesting. All right, Elizabeth, where is your question? I'm trying to find your question. I see that comment. Okay. There we go. I found it. Oh my goodness. A family of egrets have come to visit me in the past 2 days. I wonder what message they bring. All right. So, Elizabeth, this is very throat chakra kind of a message. I feel this is, and I don't know what deck I'm thinking of, but I'm seeing, yeah, this feels very much in alignment with the kind of readings we've been already getting to. Okay, so this message is for Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is wondering what is the message from the family of egrets that has been visiting you. I can see those beautiful birds in my mind. Freedom to move, freedom to dance, freedom to play, freedom to freedom. I really feel spaciousness in that card, Elizabeth. I feel like spaciousness might be an important word for you right now. Make space, create space. Find space in your heart. Another sword card. Okay. Is it possible to clear off your table, to clear off your workspace, and to return to something that you feel more passionate about? I remember this card. Intuitively, You have known that the need to make space for this love, and I feel like this is something you love to do with your hands, is really important. But more than anything, I feel there's something about these two cards here. There's a clearness. There's a clearness. This is an aha moment, right? This is an epiphany. And so they are confirming your intuition. It's funny because I just saw you sweeping a bunch of stuff off the table and saying, enough of that. I'm going to get back to doing what I love. And it's funny, I was looking at this card, and these hexagrams, right? The shape of the cells in the hive come from the heart, right? This is a symbol that takes us to the space of the heart. So the freedom comes from moving from the heart. Do you need to step away for a little while? Do you need to take some space from work? I'm wondering. Okay, Elizabeth, I'll let you ponder that. All right. I'm going to go to Saulo's question, which is, will I be safe or not? Okay, so Saulo is worried about cuts at work. This message is for you, Saulo, but this has also been a theme that's emerging today, and that is words matter. Words matter. So your impeccability with words matter. And I'm feeling a lot in your neck. So what I would suggest is that, and I feel like I've given you this message before. I know I've done a couple of readings for you, some in person and some on the internet, some on YouTube, but I wouldn't stand back and wait. I feel like your voice is critical, and it's important that you express yourself to your employer in some way. The result is not entirely out of your hands. Have the courage. Sorry, I need to shuffle again. Have the courage to speak. And of course, we can write, but I feel like finding a way to speak is even better. Okay. I need to trust that the cards know what they want to do. Unique gifts. What is it that you offer that other people do not? And you work for a rather large company. So it is important. So, okay, here's what I'm feeling. First of all, you need to recognize what it is that is unique about you. So building up your own self-esteem in that regard. And I feel like expressing that is important. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 tarot cards for you, Salo. Look at how strong that King of Wands is. Okay, so we have a kind of a mixed message here. I almost said this before. I feel like you're going to be changing departments. And maybe your unique gifts are not entirely suited for the department in which you work. And that expressing your unique gifts or applying your unique gifts to a department where they are better suited. But somehow you need to speak up about this in a letter or in a voice or in an interview or something like that. I really feel like you are changing directions, and the direction that you are moving to, or the department that you're moving to, is going to feel better. It's going to be more fulfilling, and there will be greater opportunity for promotion. So I encourage you to think big picture here. Is this in the same company that you are working in, or is this in a different company? I would say because you work for such a large corporation that anything is possible in that company. But I really feel like there's a shift. There's a shift of where you are supposed to be, where you're meant to be. And that this door closing is another door opening. Okay? You're welcome. All right, Donna. You're welcome, Antoinette. Sorry, I'm so far behind in the chat. You're talking about all those swords. Yeah, it could be normal. Could be normal. Okay, so dippity-doo. Dippity-doo, Colleen, we're looking for your question. And I don't think I said hi to Amber. Welcome to Amber. I just need to check the time. Sorry, I lost track of time. Okay. Sorry. I have 4. I'm live streaming 4 times today, so I need to be mindful of my time. So unfortunately, then this is the last reading for today, the reading for Dippity Doo. And I will be back next Tuesday at my usual time if you didn't get a reading today, okay? I want to remind all of you of the power of 2 to recognize. I don't know, like I saw this this image just now, and this image was something really simple, like taking the salt and pepper shaker and recognizing 2s in weird and unusual places. There's an opportunity for greater balance for all of us, greater harmony if we can. Okay, this is totally bizarre. Traditionally, salt and pepper are always passed together. We don't just pass the salt or just pass the pepper. In good manners, they're always passed as a pair. Weird thing to say, I know, right? So suppose you always salt your food. This is just an example, okay? You never pepper your food. In bringing awareness to both sides, there's always something that we can learn from the other. And so this is just so bizarre. I want to invite you to see pairs where you haven't seen pairs before, and to really start to think about all that might be offered in weird and wonderful pairs today, okay? And over this whole month, because this whole month is this big opening. Okay. This is a reading for Colleen Dippity Doo, and I'm just going to pull your oracle, and then I'm going to rephrase your question. So purpose. Purpose is your oracle card. Okay. Bye, Janine. There's a lot of blended energy in this tree, hey? A lot of blended energy. I feel like in reading your question, you have a lost sight or lost priority, not only for who you are, but the path that you are on. And so, in getting through what is going on in your family, probably the strongest thing, the most helpful thing, the most healing thing for you is to get back to you. If there's any aspect of excessive caretaking going on here, this is a really important message. The message of coming back to you. And we've had this message before today. This is one of the repeating messages from today. This is about you stepping forward in your own unique and true and purposeful and this is about you and your strength. Okay, so this is the World card, right? So the World card shows up when we're shifting gears. So I don't want to say it's time for you to hang your hat on this issue, but it's time for you to shift gears, and that this is your portal for stepping through and stepping forth. This is coming to a close. This is coming to an end because it's a natural closing, and it needs to come. This has come full circle. This is not a minor 10. This is the 21st card in the tarot, right? So your next best step is stepping into freedom, stepping back onto your path. Another repeating card, right? This is the same card that Salo had. And so, yes, some things, some people, some relationships, you fill in the blank, will be left behind. But in order to grow, in order to feel more fulfilled, moving in the other direction is imperative. The fives are the central point, right, of the journey. And in order to go forward to the six, you need to go forward and be willing to leave some stuff on the other side of that bridge. And that's not easy. The fives can sometimes make us feel like we're alone, but you aren't alone. This is just a deep transitional point for you in this life. And it's time for you to get back to making you the most important person in your life, instead of focusing on everyone else. This is the emotionally exhausted you. And so it is a choice for you to leave the emotionally exhausted you behind. Remember, this is adrenal fatigue as well, too. So nourishment and self-care is critical so that you can reclaim your purpose and feel stronger, feel better, feel healthier. Okay. I want to thank everyone who was here today for supporting each other in the chat. It's always an honor. It's always an honor. And I know these readings are short. You can always extend your reading. Contact me privately when you can book a reading through my website, and we can spend some more time together. So yeah, and I'll be back next Tuesday. And I'm going to be on a lot over the next few days. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you get a notification when everything is coming up. I'll be back on at 4 with the Hush Tarot. That is a members only feature. And tonight I'll be live in the Facebook group at 6 o'clock. The link for the Facebook group is in the description box below. So thank you, everybody. I really, really appreciate you. And thank you so much for the super chat, Colleen. Lovely to have you all here. Thanks, Donna. Donna, you do such a great job as a mod. And Lydia-Ann. Bye, Amber. Thank you to you. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste. Bye, Dee.